Now we have to start Unit 5, reaction of synthetic importance. Some synthetic reactions important in the organic chemistry. That reactions mentioned in your syllabus in the form of under reduction reactions. There are four reduction reactions mentioned in your syllabus. Two oxidation reactions, two rearrangement reactions, and one condensation reactions. These reactions are the part of the types of reactions: oxidation reactions, reduction reactions, rearrangement reactions, and condensation reactions. These are the four segment divided in this chapter, reactions of synthetic importance. Now we have to discuss here with oxidation reactions. The content of today's topic, this one, oxidation reactions. In this, as per your syllabus concern, open air oxidation reactions and Deakin oxidation reactions are mentioned in your syllabus. First of all, we have to discuss with this oxidations. What is oxidation reaction? These are the reactions, the either addition of oxygen atom into the reactions or removal of hydrogen atom from the starting materials, from the reactant. That type of reactions are called as oxidation reactions. This is a basic terminology related to the oxidation reactions. Now we have to move with the these two reactions mentioned in this content, that is oxidation reactions with open air oxidation reactions and Dakin oxidation reaction. In this sessions, we have to discuss with these reactions along with their principles and mechanism, how particular reactions undergo completion with the which type of mechanism they occurs. This type of study we have to discuss here. Now we have to move with the first reaction, that is open air oxidation reactions. Open air oxidation reactions. The principle behind this oxidation reaction, what is the principle? Here the starting material either ketones, here the starting material is alcohols instead of ketones. There is a conversion of alcohol into the ketones with the help of isopropyl, aluminum isopropyl. Isopropoxide is a intermediate which is used as a catalyst for the conversion of secondary alcohol into the ketones. There is an oxidizing agent. This oxidizing agent is used for the oxidation purpose from alcohol. This alcohol convert into ketone. Which type of alcohol? Secondary alcohol. Secondary alcohol undergo oxidation in presence of aluminum isopropoxide. This agent acts as an oxidizing agent in these open air oxidations and to form the ketones, substituted ketones, along with this part as a byproduct. Here in this is the reactions, conversion of alcohol into the ketones. That reaction is called as open air oxidations in presence of oxidizing agent, that is aluminum isopropoxide in excess with acetone. This acetone is used in excess. Opposite to these reactions, from ketone to alcohol, that type of reaction is called as reduction reactions. Reduction means there is a oxygen undergo redox and to form hydrogen substituted reduced product, that is alcohol. Opposite to open air oxidation reaction, that reaction is called as Marvin Pendorf Valery reductions. In short, MPV reduction reaction. Opposite to open air oxidation is MPV reductions. Okay, vice versa, MPV reductions, opposite reaction is open air oxidation. Same reactant and same product. Product of open air oxidation is the reactant of MPV reductions and to form the secondary alcohol. This reaction opposite from ketone to secondary alcohol, that reaction called as MPV reductions. All of you remember these two reactions, open air and MPV. It's a vice versa reactions in between. So this is a basic principle related with the open air oxidation reactions. Here oxidation means removal of two hydrogen from secondary alcohols. This is this hydrogen and from this carbon. हा जो कार्बन आहे इथला hydrogens and to make the carbon double bond with oxygen and form the ketone. This type of oxidation reactions, open air oxidation reaction in presence of aluminum isopropoxide in acetones. Now we have to move with the mechanism part, how aluminum isopropoxide is acted as a oxidizing agent on secondary alcohol. If you see this mechanism of open air oxidation, here aluminum isopropoxide structure. This aluminum isopropoxide is bind with the unshared electron present on the oxygens. This oxygen attack towards the aluminum of the aluminum isopropoxide and to form the intermediate formations, followed by substitution of one of the removal of secondary alcohol and substitution of aluminum isopropoxide part towards the secondary alcohols. Followed by acetone is used. This acetone having the oxygen atoms, the unshared electron present on the acetone oxygens, they attract towards or bind towards the aluminum part of the intermediate aluminum isopropoxide along with secondary alcohol intermediate and to form the six-membered chair-like transition state formations. These are the TS formation in between the open air oxidation reactions, followed by addition and deletion of the resulting compounds, uh, addition and deletion of the bonds from this six-member chair-like transition state and to make the final product, that is ketones along with isopropoxide alcohols, followed by hydrolysis and to form the alcohol. Acetones convert into alcohols. Whatever the acetone is used, that acetone convert into 2-hydroxypropanes along with substituted ketone. This is the final product of open air oxidation reactions. This is a final product and this is a starting material. Starting material react with the aluminum isopropoxides where the unshared electron present on oxygen atoms, they share with the aluminum's liberation of one isopropyl molecule from the aluminum isopropoxide and formation of intermediate aluminum isopropoxide along with secondary alcohol formation as an intermediate and form the one 2-propyl 2-propanol. This 2-propanol is formed from isopropoxide, followed by another 2-propanol was formed as a byproduct. This is the reactions of mechanism for open air oxidations. All of you write down these mechanisms related with the secondary alcohol convert into ketones when react with the aluminum isopropoxide as an oxidizing agent. Intermediate formation is 6-member chair-like formations as a transition state which convert into final product, that is ketones. Now we have to move with the next reaction, that is Dakin oxidation reactions. Name itself indicate that it's a oxidation reactions. Nothing but there is a either removal of hydrogen atoms or insertion of the oxygen atoms. Here, the principle of oxygen Dakin oxidation reactions. This Dakin oxidation reaction, nothing but it's a redox reaction in between hydroxylated aromatic aldehyde, either ortho substituted or para substituted. In short, ortho or para substituted benzaldehyde, hydroxy substituted benzaldehyde. This is the example 2-hydroxybenzaldehyde or 4-hydroxy benzaldehyde are the starting material for the Dakin oxidations. These Dakin oxidations, the starting materials 2-hydroxy or 4-hydroxy benzaldehyde, they undergo oxidation in presence of oxidizing agent S2O2, that is hydrogen peroxide, in presence of base to form benzene diols. Is a final product, major product of Dakin oxidations and formation of this carboxylate, sodium carboxylate formations. This type of reactions is called as Dakin oxidation reactions. Here one of the example, 2-hydroxybenzaldehyde undergo oxidations in presence of oxidizing agent S2O2 hydrogen peroxide in presence of base to form 1,2-benzene diol is a final product along with carboxylate. If R is hydrogen, there is formation of sodium formolate. If C2H5 or CS3, then sodium ethyl carbonate, carboxylate is the formation of final product. Similarly, 4-hydroxy, if 4-hydroxy benzaldehyde undergo Dakin oxidation reactions in presence of oxidizing agent hydrogen peroxide in presence of base, it will form 1,4-benzene diol is a major product of this oxidation reaction, that is Dakin oxidation reactions. This is a basic principle behind Dakin oxidations. Starting material 2-hydroxy or 4-hydroxy containing aromatic aldehydes is the starting materials, and final product is benzene 1,2-diols or 1,4-diols. Depend on the starting material, the final product was either in the form of 1,2 or 1,4, depend on the hydroxy position of starting material. If present in ortho positions, there is formation of 1,2-diols. If para position hydroxy group is present, then formation of 1,4-diols, benzene diol, aromatic diols is the final product. This product is formed by oxidation in presence of oxidizing agent hydrogen peroxide in presence of base to give final product. This is a principle. Now we have to move the mechanism part related to the Dakin oxidation reaction. If you consider this is the one of the reactions of Dakin oxidation, that is 2-hydroxy benzaldehyde is the example you have to taken for the mechanism purpose. This 2-hydroxy benzaldehyde undergo oxidation in presence of base to form the catechol or called as 1,2-benzene diols. Here, how will you form? How will you make this final product 1,2-diols, benzene diols? These are the following mechanism for the formation of final product. First step involved when The base is react with the hydrogen peroxide. NaOH base is used. That base abstract the protons and formation of intermediate anions. When this oxidizing agent react with the base and to form this ion, hydrogen peroxide ions, these ions attack on the carbonyl carbon of the starting materials and formation of charged over oxygen atoms and formation of intermediate, followed by aromatic migrations. Here whole aromatic ring along with hydroxy 2 hydroxy are moved towards the aromatic migrations and to make this type of intermediate formations, that is aryl formate intermediate formation. After formation of this aryl formate intermediate which undergo hydrolysis, there is a breaking of this bond from this oxygen and to make final product, that is 1,2-benzene diol and formation of acid, formic acid formation. In this way, you have to make the final product, that is 1,2-diols. Here, in this mechanism, first the base react with the hydrogen peroxide, formation of its ionic form. This ionic form react on the carbonyl carbons and the negative charge acquire on the carbonyl oxygen atoms, followed by aromatic migrations towards the oxygen and followed by formation of aryl formate as an intermediate. This aryl formate which undergo hydrolysis and to make 1,2-hydroxy benzene was formed. In this way, you have to prepare the final product, and this is the mechanism behind the decane oxidation reactions. And to make the oxidized product, that is 1,2-diol, benzene diol. Similarly, if the para substituted hydroxybenzaldehyde you have to taken as a starting material, there is formation of 1,4-dihydroxybenzene formations as a final oxidized product.